Hey everyone, Orion here. Before we officially start the video, I just want to give out a couple quick shoutouts. First, big thanks to Chroma9 and TNA Music for composing and remixing the 16-bit song clip you heard during the intro sequence. The full song will be out on Chroma9's channel to listen to and enjoy. They did a great job with it. I also want to give a big shout out to ShortStreets for making the heads that you see in the thumbnail. All their links will be down below. Go show them some love. And hey, if you enjoy the video, why not drop a like and subscribe? It really helps me out. Enjoy!
Fire Emblem. Engage.
Oh boy, Lord have mercy. How long has this been coming? 9, what have you done?
Fire Emblem Engage on the Orion the Starhawk channel, sponsored by Monochromia Studios. No joke, this came out of the company's wallet, this game for you.
Yeah, no. 9, full stop. 9 has been trying to get me on this one for... Oh my god, how long has it been?
Sponsored and enforced.
Yeah, enforced. He's been trying to get me to do this one for... Oh, that's reading. Okay. He's been trying to get me to do this one for the better part of... Not since it came out, but for at least for like the past 6 months. And ever since the little disaster that happened, if you follow on Twitter, you know what happened. I decided, you know what? You gotta restart somehow. Why not?
Skip this crap. You don't need to worry about that. Just about the stuff that, yeah.
As you saw from the intro, that I have never... I know nothing. I didn't even boot the game up. I made it a point to tell them. This is untouched. The
only thing Orion knows about Fire Emblem is the gameplay, because we did a little bit of a... You can find it on his channel. We did a little micro-series, briefly, of Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones. We are now on Fire Emblem, if I'm not mistaken, Fire Emblem 14, Engage.
If you want to go for numbers, that sounds about right.
14, that's higher than 8.
I'm Chroma9. Some of you guys who are members of this channel may know me. I'm a good friend of Orion here. A huge Fire Emblem fan myself. Been playing through all of them. This is by far my favorite one. You guys may notice, those who do know me know I got a bit of a lisp right now. Underwent some, you know, I'll put it bluntly, massive amount of surgery was done. Still recovering. You guys will notice as the series progresses, I'll get a little more legible verbally, so to speak, or however you guys want to word it, but I'm good enough to record, and I've been too excited about this for too long to stop, and I'm in good enough health to be able to do this. And our third guest here, we have Streets. Care to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Streets. I am here.
I am also here.
I am here. I am person.
I exist. You know what? Let's just get through this. 9, how would you recommend starting this? Because you've mentioned that there are some things going on here.
Hit new game.
Straight out?
The third option you see on your menu there,
oh, yeah,
that
DLC?
just basically tells you all that's included.
Okay, so
that DLC
through the game.
So that's basically everything I just skipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately start the DLC. Don't worry about the main game.
Actually, it's funny. I won't say this is a spoiler, but you can't even actually start the DLC till some point in the game.
Is this like anything critical, or can I actually name myself?
You can name
You can
yourself.
actually name yourself.
Okay, I obviously can name myself, but I'm thinking, is this like one of those games where the name has some weird effect on it?
No, it's not canon. None of this is canon.
No.
Okay.
This, however, is important.
Yeah, well, it won't be relevant to me for another 10 months. Maddening? Maddening?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, true challenge.
Normal.
You know, if you hate yourself.
Ah, I was telling you about this one.
Oh my god, no, casual. Yes, for those of you who know this game, I'm a filthy casual. It drives me nuts when I lose my units. Relevance?
You'll be able to, that's for some side stuff, non-story relevant. You and me could do some pretty wild stuff later, but nothing at the moment.
I highly doubt that you'll sneeze at the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Almost time.
Hello, Marth.
Hi, Marth.
We can handle this.
Hello, Lynn. Roy.
Keep them back!
We won't lose! Not today!
What, did we not give you a ring? Oh, there we go. Ike! Big man. Was that Lucina? I blinked. It is.
Keep going! You can do this! Our final battle lies ahead. Now, it's time to engage.
Roll credits. Oh, geez. Okay.
Let's go. One last battle and the war will be over. The others fought hard to clear a path for us. We can't let them down.
You're here, at your end. This place will be your tomb.
Infinite? Is that you? Rout the enemy. I'm knocked out. Alright, seems easy enough. I mean, there's only 2 of us here.
Move in. I'll remain by your side.
Put him here just to be safe. If you move a unit, you'll see a list of commands. If you don't want to take action, hit wait. Yeah, I can't do much from back here.
You have no hope of defeating me, not even with your emblem.
So, yeah, I know about this. I'm sorry I'm rushing through. It's just I know the basics. It's the fancy stuff that I'm getting worried about.
Yeah.
He's within reach now. We can strike.
He's within reach.
Yeah.
You can just reach out, grab him.
Alright, hit him.
To die here was ever your destiny. The rings are mine.
Oh. I'm going to lose. I know how math works. I'm gonna lose this at this rate. Do we have an edge here?
It's time. Engage!
When the engage meter is full, select. Your unit will merge with the selected emblem and gain access to special engage weapons. Engaging also unlocks special skills. Uh-oh. The engage state lasts for 3 turns. Okay, so it's basically hyper mode.
You get to use the weapons of the emblem that you're partnered with.
So Falchion.
For example, Marth Falchion and his ability Lodestar Rush.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
The time has come. Now, as one. Emblem, engage!
Oh. Did I just get fusion danced? What the heck happened?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I first saw this, I'm like, it's fusion!
I love the
We are
wings,
now
though.
Connected and can unleash a powerful attack. Together.
Engage. Yeah, the engage attacks. Engage attacks are abilities that the units can use once they engage. Oh, so it's one and done, so I have to be careful.
Lobster Rush. I thought that said Lobster Rush.
No.
Now, when you select Lodestar Rush, you will notice a little pop-up when you select your weapon as well.
Oh. I can choose which weapon to use.
Anyone with a blue background is your engaged partner's weapon.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna hit one way or the other, so I'll go with the legend. Just guarantee I landed.
If you look down the middle, you will see the total damage being done.
That would be 45. You are deader than dead.
My prayers are with you.
Oh, foolish. You have nothing to celebrate. You are weakness itself. You will never defeat me.
Rude.
Achievement
Says
unlocked.
the one who's been
Achievement
defeated.
unlocked.
MVP, Orion and...
As if anybody who's played this franchise doesn't know who that is. Hell, you don't even have to play the franchise, just play Smash.
Thanks to you, this
Yeah.
world is saved. And my work here is complete. Know that I will always be with you. And that we will stand together again, as we did this day. If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed,
And-
that you will remember all of us.
Who are you
who took
again?
up arms to fight by your side.
I don't even know your
12
name yet.
emblems.
The 12 emblems. Wait. 12.
I'll never forget triple question mark.
Why are you questioning this? You've played this game how many times and you're like, 12? Why 12? How many are there
I was
supposed to
wrong.
be?
I was wrong.
What do you mean?
This isn't game 14. This is game 17.
Where am I?
Good morning, Orion.
Personal space, back it up.
You've seen this.
Twins! Never trust twins!
Not even the twins, it's that you're just like, over my bed.
You're awake. You're really awake, yeah?
Yeah, that's what happens when you open your eyes and you get out of bed, you're awake.
No way.
No way!
I'm missing something.
The Divine Dragon is finally awake! Hey, hold on.
You just get abandoned.
I trust there's a reason they're calling me that. And it's not just some, like some hieroglyphic, I'm depicted as some immortal dragon type of thing or something.
Nah, they're just doing it for their health.
Calm down, you two. What's all of this ruckus about?
Reinhardt?
Divine Dragon. It's a miracle. An utter miracle. The Divine One awake at long last. That I might live to see you standing before me. What an honor.
Yeah, you look
Not
like you
to
don't
be
have much
rude,
longer.
But who are you?
Ah, apologies. I lost myself for a moment there. My name is Vander. I am the 32nd steward of the dragon.
32nd!
Sir Vander?
Oh, my Divine One. There is no need to address me as such. Simply Vander will do.
See? I told you the Divine Dragon was awake.
Yeah, we were telling the truth.
Why do I recognize
I
that,
don't believe I got your
the
names.
male's name?
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we forgot to introduce ourselves. We're the 33rd Stewards of the Dragon. My name's Clan. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Fram. We're twins. We've been
No.
waiting forever for
Twins,
you to
really?
wake up.
As stewards of the dragon, our mission
Hear
is
that?
to protect and
33rd
provide.
generation of stewards.
Generation after generation.
How many
of
have
our
been
predecessors
living and
waited for
dying
you to
in
rise
my
from your
apparent
slumber?
slumber?
I'll admit, I am astonished to see it has finally happened.
Well, you've got auto advance
See,
on.
1,000 years have passed since the first steward took their post.
Ah,
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep?
Indeed,
Me when I go down for a
your
nap.
mother, Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, has long awaited this day. Finally, you, a Divine Dragon yourself, have awakened. This surely signifies great things.
Does it?
Slow down. This monarch you mentioned, she's my mother?
And I'm a divine dragon, you called it?
Oh, dear. Is your memory hazy, Divine One?
I'm pretty
I know
sure
my
missing.
name, but that's about it.
You can't remember anything else?
Yeah, it turns out when you
You're
sleep
just
for
feeling groggy 'cause
a
you're
millennia,
all asleep.
you tend to forget things.
I don't even know who I am.
Fret not.
I don't even know if this
Such
isn't a
lapses in
dream.
memory are to be expected after sleeping for so long.
Thank you.
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities. Queen Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, rules over the holy land of Lethos. In the war 1,000 years ago, she defeated and imprisoned the wicked, fell dragon. You, Divine One, are her only child.
The war. The fell dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
Please, do not trouble yourself trying to bring it all back at once. your memories will return in time. You are a being of immense power, a deity, no less. I have heard many a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery. Your unflinching heroism.
That's a lot to live up to.
For now, let us head to Lethos Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps the reunion will help stir your memories.
I hope so.
Okay then. Onward and downward.
To Lethos Castle!
I still
Hope you got most of that.
it's a lot to absorb right off the bat, but basically, let's see if I got it right. I may pause
You just
it.
wake up after
cutscene.
1,000 years.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's another yapper cutscene. I'm gonna like turn off the auto
All
advance.
this time, I've been sleeping in the sky?
Okay, let's see if I got the recap here for a second. So, I've been asleep for 1,000 years. I'm an amnesiac. The mother of the main character in this game is apparently a dragon. I'm her kid.
Yep.
We're revered as deities. I have no idea what the heck is going on. And if I'm awake, that usually means there's some kind of tragedy on the horizon. Am I missing anything?
Not tragedy, but something.
What?
You have, yes. The place where you slumbered is known as the Somniel, a fortress built upon an airborne island to ensure your safety. It is perhaps the most secure place in all of Helios. Only a select few can set foot there.
I see.
Can or will?
And you three live here with me.
Yep. As stewards, we spend our time caring for you. And managing things around the Somniel.
I'm asleep. How much care can you possibly need?
It's a sacred place, so we work as hard as we can to keep it shipshape.
Royal family members visit us all the time. Well, visit you, really.
Must be very uneventful visits.
The Prince and Princess of Firene, a deeply religious country, visit especially often.
They pray next to you, like this. Then they just talk for a while, like they're chatting to a friend.
Yes, and the response that they get is...
Pretty much.
I see. Thanks for filling me in, Fram.
These are great
too,
conversations. Perfect for people who just talk at you.
Said our names and thanked us.
I think I'm going to faint! Unless I already did. Am I dreaming?
Need I remind you that you are in the presence of the Divine Dragon? How many times must I tell you to behave in a manner befitting your station?
they're just
Divine
kids.
One, please, forgive this embarrassing breach of decorum.
Breach of decorum? I'm actually enjoying their enthusiasm.
You're just.
I've been asleep for 1,000 years. I'm quite bored.
I've been engaged in
Oh,
one-sided
look,
conversations for a millennia.
Lethos Castle. The Divine Dragon Monarch is there, you said?
Yes. I suppose 1,000 years have passed since you've been home.
That's right. Everything the light touches is your
Don't
kingdom.
worry. We'll be right there with you.
You
What
can
about that
hold my hand
shadowy
if you
place?
Don't go there.
Thank you.
Don't go there.
How long have I been wearing this ring? Since before I fell asleep? That blue stone. It reminds me of something.
Triple question mark?
Huh?
What are those horrible things?
Vander, are creatures like that common around here?
They're not. I've never seen them. Nor have I heard of such monsters appearing in Lethos before.
Like waking up after 1,000 years and you see this and you're like, is this normal? And the dude looks at you like, this is the first time I'm seeing this.
Bravery knows no...
To which you immediately go, uh-oh.
Huh?
This is my
I haven't
fault.
the slightest idea who they are, and we don't know how they came to be here. Also, they worry me for some reason.
Let's
So we run.
run.
Well, did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
Okay, get to safety.
We'll keep them distracted for you.
What the? Come back! Come back this instant!
Oh no!
This isn't looking good.
Clan! Fram!
Hold on! We shall come to you!
The basics. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of them.
Vander!
Divine One, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Clan and Fram were trying to protect me. I have to help them. I take back what I said. This is no time to run. Please, let me fight.
All right, but stay on your guard.
I will.
Throughout the enemy, I'm defeated. What about them? They had it coming.
What are these
No.
creatures doing in Lethos?
Took my Night of the Living Dummy Goosebumps book.
We had best use the foliage to take cover.
Ah, yes. Terrain. I remember this. Terrain. Harder to land a hit on a unit in a thicket. Oh yeah, you're poking through a shrub. Thickets also cost more movement for units to pass through. Okay, makes sense. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn all this terminology. Alright.
I've got this.
Don't worry, you've got this.
Axes are weak to swords.
Good. Stab.
Now remember how to read your stats screen before you engage in an attack.
I see it.
No, not that screen. When you go to declare the attack, right before you confirm the attack, you can see what your hit chances are, what your damage is, things like that.
Yep. They all have different advantages. Check a unit's type on the screens. Cavalry have the highest movement. Their mobility allows them to travel. Okay, so you're Seth in this case.
He is Seth. Yes.
Do I have control of the other two? Nope, they're neutrals.
There are too many of them. Divine One! Get out of here!
Okay, you're dead.
I will defend, always.
Oof. Or was that scripted? Ally phase, so these are the good guys that I can't move.
Fram, are you alright?
Clan, Fram, it's not safe for you here. Retreat to the castle.
They're trying.
Are you wounded, Divine One? Please, use a vulnerary.
I'm okay. Can no longer fight, use the potions. That's what they are. I'm not gonna have much of a choice, am I?
I'm so glad weapons don't have durability anymore.
No, I remember that was an option in the last game, and it drove me bananas. Last time we did something like this, it drove me bananas. Boy. Ain't that just my luck?
I gotta protect Fram. You rotten monsters, don't scare me.
You sure about that?
You should probably be very scared.
I won't forget you.
So now it's just a game of chase until we run out of map.
On the map, on the map, on the map. That's ingrained.
That's just gonna be, that just lives in your head now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop hitting them. Oh, come on.
More enemies.
They just keep coming. You're
Please, he's just a boy.
I should be protecting you. If only I could. Somehow.
I know, right? Get it together. Triple question mark?
Huh?
You must remember.
Remember.
Who said that?
Remember who you are.
Love this scene.
The ring.
Know that my strength can be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side.
The 12 emblems.
Divine One? Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
Don't worry! Please! I'm not alone! Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight. Shine on! Emblem of Beginnings!
Never alone with the power of friendship by my side. I had your boy, triple question mark.
Emblem Marth, to be clear.
And now we have a name to finally stick on the question marks.
We'll just hot glue that name there.
We did it! Thanks for your help, Marth. Truly. Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an emblem of legend?
Clam! Fram! Get to safety, now! Right!
Are they about to make me... They are, aren't they? I have to clear the whole field.
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us? Of course.
Don't worry, you got the power of anime and friendship on your side.
And swords.
Until the very
And swords. The swords will help.
You can fight alongside an emblem. This is called being synced. While synced, they have increased power and access to sync skills.
As opposed to non-sync skills.
Emblem Marth strikes quickly and repeatedly. Okay, I was about to ask, do they fight on their own in any capacity, or are they kind of just, like, hovering behind me?
They fight with you when that character with the ring engages battle. Now, it didn't really go into it well. You will see in the bottom right that you have 6 skills. 3 that are given to you by whatever ring, by your ring Marth, and 3 at the top, which are your character's skills.
How do I check them? Ah, that's how. Perceptive. 15... Evasion?
Avoid.
Okay.
Avoid, yep.
Extra attack at 50% damage, so half of whatever I do. And the super attack.
Those are the 3 ones that Marth comes with. The first row is the one that come with you.
Ah, so I'm kind of a mixed attacker support here. Okay, well, I only see 3 targets.
Lend me your
You do not have the falchion this time.
I noticed. But it's still better than what I'm doing, which is nothing.
You can use R and L to change the weapon. Rapier is effective against both cavalry and heavily armored. You can see that by the symbols.
Alright, so... yeah, we'll go with this. It'll take him out.
I live to fight again.
And we'll bring you closer, although you're not going to be able to do much. Leave you in the shrubbery, just in case. Of course, they all run after me. Why wouldn't they? Die.
I cannot afford to lose.
Oh god, I'm getting... my character's getting juiced, and it's not even my fault this time. Of course, I have a sneaking suspicion that's what they want me to do. At least to start with.
No Lodestar Rush, really.
It's excessive. It's nice to look at, but it's excessive.
I live to fight again.
Besides, I don't trust it. I'm waiting to make sure something's not going to run down my throat. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Awake. Was that the first official chapter?
That was
Me
the
when I
prologue.
wake up.
That was the prologue in chapter 1.
Alright.
And cutscene. You get a cutscene at the beginning and end of each chapter.
Divine One. Vander. Thanks for saving us.
Aren't you supposed to be gone?
And, sorry. This all happened
Could
because
be.
we ran ahead.
I'm the one who should apologize. You put yourselves in danger trying to protect me. It's such a relief you're both safe now.
Divine One, I hear more enemies approaching.
Man, you got good hearing. Especially if they're that
I
quiet.
thought we'd gotten them
Right.
all.
Evidently not. These creatures, will there be no end to them?
No.
There's more?
Pre-rendered cutscene, so something weird's about to happen. Hi.
Hi, how
Mom.
are you?
Cutting it a little close there. Trying to give me a crew cut?
Mother.
At last, you are awake.
I have a question.
Is it really you?
I'll address it
Yes,
after the scene.
It's me. Thank you for saving us.
What a joy it is to see you.
Huh?
I've waited
Aw.
for so long.
Oh,
When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me.
I have been awake for 20 minutes. How far away do you live?
I'm...
Whoa, lady, you're getting a
I'm
little too
fine.
personal. You almost act like you're my mother.
You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
Oh.
Oh, you're my mother.
What's the matter?
Oh!
Don't tell me.
Yeah, because you're a dragon. You look divine, so you must be a divine dragon. There's only 2 of us.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this.
No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy. I hugged you as hard as I could.
Well, there's nothing wrong
I take
with
this
that.
to mean you've
You're just-
forgotten
You're just happy.
everything. I suppose it's to be expected. 1,000 years is a very long time.
Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened back then.
Yes,
Some war.
you suffered a terrible wound. And because of that,
We put you to sleep for 10 times longer than another warrior who had the same problem in a different kingdom.
A wound? I don't remember that. Or this world, or anything.
don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten, regardless of what you remember. I'm simply glad to have you back, my dear child.
Still, this isn't the reunion you hoped for.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's solace enough just to hear that sweet voice of yours. And to
Such a
gaze
nice
once more
mother.
into your
Right?
eyes. What lovely colors they are.
Okay, she just brought it up. Hers are blue, and kids tend to take on the traits of the parents. What's with the red?
Exploration.
I'm not... He's dodging my question.
Yeah, that's going into some certain territory.
Oh, great.
I don't bring up anything. You got the utilities at your disposal to find out certain information.
After battle, you can explore the map freely and converse with your allies. Keep an eye out for items on the ground. To finish exploring, either move to the exit or press beep to depart to the menu and select depart. Alright,
For items on the ground.
Well, for the first time doing the exploration, well, I'll leave it on screen, but unless it's... Oh. Unless it's
You
a...
can see the mini map in the bottom right.
Oh, okay, I didn't... Yeah, I failed to notice that. But unless it's like a conversation piece, we're gonna skip ahead on the exploration. Because that's just gonna be me brainlessly wandering around for like 5 minutes. Don't say it. I know. Somebody wants to say it. Don't do it. Hello, bird. I cannot
get... No, in the future, yeah, you'll have lots of fun collecting animals.
It annoys me. I can't get... Let me get to the bird.
Bird.
Give me the bird!
So great!
Bird.
Oh, no voice acting here.
Just be prepared to read!
Reading's not the issue. It's that if I try and do a female voice, I'm going to give myself a hernia. Alright, I'm just going to say it. I swear to God, this is Pit. This is Pit's voice actor.
Hold on. Let me check for you before the first game is over. No. But believe it or not, he is one of the possible announcers in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Really?
That would probably explain it.
Yeah.
Who is he?
It just says announcer, Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh, the general announcer?
Yeah, that's the guy.
What? That's not who I thought it was at all.
He's that guy.
Let me have a look. Who else have we got here? Deku from My Hero Academia.
That's where I know him. I was always like, Deku sounds a lot like Pit. Like, no, Deku sounds like Deku. Now the connection has linked up.
Plan is Deku.
Oh my God. That's why he sounds so familiar.
Like a baby.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Amazing.
I was a bit worried, but we made it through. We're safe because of you. What happened to that guy who popped out of your ring? I don't know. He kind of just arrives.
Thank you.
I'm so very, very happy to see you. It's like a dream. However, we had best not linger for too long. There may be more enemies.
Vander. It heartens me to see you and Queen Lumera reunited at last. The memory loss may have come as a surprise, but she seems elated nonetheless. Alright, and...
You like Vander, don't you?
What if he was like, what memory loss?
I'm always, like, drawn towards, like, the Reinhardt, like, big, beefy characters, because that's my play style. You know this. I am always the tank. And this guy, look at his character model. This guy just screams, I'm going to take all the hits and basically not even notice they were there.
Oh, give it time. Oh, give it time.
You're only confirming my point then.
Oh,
let's head to the castle. I'm on my back.
You don't
Oh.
I'm gonna go on an adventure.
Who needs to walk when you have Dragon Airlines?
Mm-hmm.
Huge lore.
Okay, then we shall be silent.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Don't make an Avatar joke.
Firene, kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lithos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin.
Why is it so close to ours?
1,000 years ago,
our
lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as Emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end,
that Fire Emblem theme.
Victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection.
That's him.
The binding weakens.
Yeah.
If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be stopped.
And...
roll credits. Again.
So that was your episode 1.
And
Thank
my prologue.
Boy.
Oh boy, I'm in for a ride, ain't I?
Oh yeah.
Buckle up on your divine dragon. You're in for a ride.
Does she come with seatbelts? Chapter 2, Queen Lumera. Are we in second episode now?
No, it's just not stopping.
This is Lithos.
You got auto advance on.
Okay, I mean, like, the game isn't stopping. Is this, like, is it just gonna keep running? Are there no, like, hard checkpoints?
No.
Ah, now he tells me. You said you were gonna keep me from doing something stupid, man.
I didn't know this classified as something stupid.
It does when you're doing it this way. Alright, well, that was chapter 1 of, I don't even know how many. We're in for a ride, aren't we?
Yeah.
We got a lot of game ahead of us, yep.
Alright. Well, in that case, we'll continue this on the next round. So, thank you all so much for joining us. Have yourselves a fantastic night. Take care, and God bless.